is learn to master the art of negotiation, how to get what you deserve. In this video, we are going to learn techniques which are taught in Harvard University for you to get a yes, to go for a negotiation and get the deal cracked. So what it is all about? Well, there are 6 principles of getting to a yes. Principle number 1 is to separate the people from the problem. Now you need to focus on the issue at the hand rather than the personal differences to foster constructive dialogue and solution. Now whenever I have seen people negotiating, they get too personal. They involve themselves with the person who is doing the negotiation, but that should not be your objective. Your objective should be the outcome that you want, the result that you want. So always focus on what you want from the negotiation and not what you're talking to the other person. Focus on interest, not positions. Always understand the underlying need and motivation of each party to identify the common ground and create mutually beneficial agreement. Let's suppose I am going for a land deal. As a customer, I want a good piece of land. And as a builder, as a constructor, the person who wants to sell that land would want a good price. So once we understand our needs and motivations for the negotiation, for the deal, we are going to find a common ground and create mutually beneficial agreements. Also, we need to learn to manage emotions. We need to develop emotional intelligence to stay composed, build rapport, and make rational decisions during negotiation. We need to appreciate and express appreciation towards the efforts and acknowledge the perspective of the other person. This will nurture goodwill and strengthen the relationship. So we have learned the 4 important principles, the guidelines. First, to separate the person from the problem. Second is to focus on the interest, not the position. Learn to manage emotions. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get emotional and focus on the issue at hand. Also, if something is going right, show gratitude and express and acknowledge appreciation for the efforts. So this is how you turn around the table. You are slowly getting to a yes. The next important aspect is to understand the communication in negotiation. What is the importance of 7, 30, and 55% communication rule in negotiation process? Well, whenever you're trying to negotiate, your words play just 7% of the negotiation. So choose the right words, and it is very critical for you so that you can impact the negotiation outcome. Also, the tone and the pace plays a very important role. It conveys your emotions and intentions, making a substantial part of a successful communication. Your body language, which is 55% of the total communication, can reveal the attitude, the feeling, the influence of the other person going for the deal. So these are the things that will help you come out with a resolution. Also, you need to find the zone of possible agreement, a place where both the parties are ready and can negotiate. So zone of personal agreement is a bargaining range where both parties can agree, essential for successful negotiation. So this is an area wherein both parties can try to come to a resolution. For example, if I want a piece of land at 20 lakhs and the other person is offering at 25, I can have a negotiation between 22 or maybe 21. That's a range wherein we can try to think of a resolution. So that is the zone of personal agreement. You need to come to a zone wherein both the parties can think to negotiate. So once you identify the zone of personal possible agreement, you find solutions. You enhance the outcome of the negotiation. So this is something which is very, very important. Also, there are certain essential tips which I would like to share with you as a successful negotiator. First is to gain a strategic advantage in negotiation. How? Through multiple bargaining points. If you want something, try to find out different points on which you're going to bargain with the person. Always keep close to your chest certain cards which will help you, turn around the deal, understand the motivation, and adapt to the emotions. This is how you're going to make and break the deal. So let us understand a real life example wherein we are trying to negotiate and finding an outcome. The case study is purchasing a piece of land wherein you want to make an investment and you are trying to convince the other person that he should sell the piece of land at a very subsidized rate. Why? Because you have a longer period of horizon wherein at least 20 years down the line you will be using that piece of land. So initially it is not appropriate and proper for you to invest a bigger amount in the land. So you would want to purchase a piece of land at a fairly small or a low price. For that, you need to express to the other person, you need to find a solution and come to a resolution.